So why did you choose ASAP training for your combine prep?
I knew ASAP had a history of players I knew that are in the NFL and trained here to get ready for the combine and for pro day and for the best results. I mean, it's right down the street from my school.
What were your expectations for the training for yourself coming into it before you started?
I know I've always been a good athlete. I know I've been fast, but I want to get to the next level. Being fast in college doesn't mean you're fast in the NFL, and moving well in college doesn't mean you move well in the NFL compared to the guys there. So came here with the expectations to become an NFL player and someone that can contribute to a team, and I think that's what happened.
Tell us a little bit about your experiences during the training, the day-to-day, the two-a-days.
2 days have been tough, but again, it's all part of who you are, and I think Dave does a good job of bringing you in here and kicking your butt and making you feel like you're improving every day. And for me, it obviously showed on my pro day when I was able to do things I did.
So tell us a little about your pro day. What were some of the high points?
I hit 35 on the bench, 225. I jumped 32 inches on my vertical, and ran an unofficial 4.5. Officially it was 4.65.
And you weighed 265.
265.
What were some of the comments or responses you got from teammates, former coaches, scouts?
It's just a lot of the scouts kind of came into BYU's pro day because we don't have a lot of talent this year, and a lot of seniors as kind of just doing their job, and I think they came away with something more than just numbers. I think they saw someone that could potentially be on their team.
Now you got a lot of recognition for what you did the pro day. You've done some interviews. You had some, newspapers and websites, talk about what you've done and what you've accomplished. What do you feel like is the next step, and what are you doing to prepare for, your upcoming individual days with teams and the upcoming draft?
It's funny because I got a lot of attention for the things I put up, but being at BYU, I've done stuff like that year in and year out, but things didn't fall my way. I had a foot injury and a hand injury, and kind of had to sit out a couple games and 2 years actually. But in order to get to the next level, you got to train like you're playing at the next level right now, and that's what I'm going to continue to do as far as getting ready for teams and individual workouts. Is continue to come here and work and put into work every day and hopefully get better.
So what do you think separates the training at ASAP from other programs you've done?
I think what it is one, someone's not afraid to push you. I think a lot of guys go into training thinking, oh, if I take a little bit here, a little bit there, not push myself to my full potential, but just kind of to fine-tune things for 2 months, you can go into the combine or even pro day feeling slower than you actually have ever run. And I think what we do here is we work hard every day. Every time we come in here, it's sweat and hard work, and Dave's not afraid to push you. And I think there's working hard, and then there's working hard stupidly, and then there's working hard with a real goal and an actual plan. And for me, that's what it was. That's what I felt like I did here. Is I worked hard, but not only working hard just to put up weight or just to squat 600 pounds. It was more working hard at what I needed to work hard at and doing it day in and day out, twice a day.
What would you say to a prospective athlete that is going into the combine next year, getting ready for his pro day, about the benefits of training here versus maybe going somewhere else?
What I tell them is just because you get a slushie after workouts somewhere else doesn't mean it's actually a good workout. And the things we do here will be probably tougher than the things you do somewhere else, but there's proven results. And a lot of guys that go to places like API or places like that already have the talent, and they're just fine-tuning and don't really push themselves. I know guys that have gone there and kind of just hung around and because of the volume of athletes they have, don't get the individual attention. Here it's a day in and day out with the same guy, someone who knows you, and you'll get to know him, then you'll be able to push yourself.